Daryl Lynn Hughley is an American actor, political commentator, radio host, author and stand-up comedian. Hughley is best known as the original host of Bet's Comic View from 1992–1993, the eponymous character on the ABC, UPN sitcom The Hugleys, and is one of the Big Four comedians in the original Kings of Comedy.
Alright, so basically you may have found out, you may not have found out, but D.L. Hughley passed out during a comedy show on Juneteenth, right after trying, diss Trump and bringing up Juneteenth and slavery and all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? But, he's an older man, and I was just saying to myself probably like a week or two ago, I'm like, damn, D.L. Hughley way older than me. You don't see a lick of gray on him. You know what I mean? And I'm just saying that to say this. A lot of people don't know these celebrities be older than, you think they are. How old do you think D.L. Hughley is? 40-something? Maybe 50-something? He in his 60s. He got to be 60. I got to find out his age. But he got to be either in his late 50s, early 60s. And still traveling, doing shows, he got a podcast going, keeping up with current events. It gets tiring, like for real. And being a father, you know what I'm saying? So it gets tiring. I'm sure it does a lot to your body. And basically, him passing out or having a stroke, whatever the case may be, during a show, it tells me he's a busy man. You normally hear about celebrities catching a stroke at home, whatever the case may be, not during performances, you know what I'm saying? So that's one to just grow on. But the whole thing that captivated me, and shout out to King Ben for this, is the segment he was in when he passed out. Now, I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. I'm not like y'all. And everybody, women ask me, who's the y'all? Y'all are people that live in states and don't know what states are, all right? So let's get that out the way. This is my thing with D.L. Hughley and all these celebrities sitting here posting out what the cops is doing to people. That's doing nothing for us. I've been doing that for years. Yes, it puts awareness out there, but leave that for the average Joes. And this is not to D.L. Hughley, but it's to every celebrity and whoever is on Instagram now sharing whatever's going on. Leave that for the average common man. Why don't y'all really start doing things to change it for people? You understand what I'm saying? Diddy came on here at the beginning of the quarantine, trying to do this and claiming he giving people jobs, and you know what I mean? Nothing came out of it. Celebrities doing what the average Joes was doing, which got the average Joe's popularity. They're now trying to engulf that, knowing they got the resources to help people to get into better positions, but they're just not doing it. They're doing what just normal Joes are doing, and that's not doing nothing for us. And I'm not taking that out of D.L. Hughley. I know he got the podcast shows. I'm just talking about in general with a lot of these celebrities. And yes, we like them bringing attention to stuff, but wouldn't you like a system set up that helps prevent this type of stuff? We don't really got nothing the mass youth generation want to be a part of, really. Let's name them. What's the mass youth trying to be a part of? Oprah Winfrey Network? Where you got to surrender your gender? What do they have to look forward to grow up like they want to be a part of, knowing it's going to be here? Name one business black thing. Don't get me wrong, celebrities got their little hairs and theirs, but what other way to show the public that you care by actually doing stuff that they could contribute to, be a part of, a legacy, a history, force to be reckoned with? And that's why I got into what I got into at the beginning of this video. I don't believe states are places in a government, based on doing my research and them telling me they're a foreign bankrupt company, and anybody pretending to live in them are their property. And remember, slavery wasn't ended. It was transferred. And I don't even believe in slavery. You understand what I'm saying? I believe in a form of sharecropping. I believe in trickery because, like right now, people, believe it or not, people that don't know what states are and pretending they live in them and calling it government and letting them kill you, you're the slaves because states aren't places. They're foreign companies, and by you acting like they're places, you becoming their slave legally. Why you think they always got us to say we're in something? If states was land, why would you be saying you're in the land? Don't you know that's code word for you're dead already? Think about it. If states were places, that means states were land. America's the land. The United States is a company doing business on it. Black people saying you live in states, you're doing business with a foreign company, a bankrupt one. This is why you don't have rights. Because you're a bankrupt company saying, oh, we can't even give y'all rights because we bankrupt, and y'all steady being their citizen. And that's what I'm saying. If D.L. Hughley and these celebrities put all that energy from telling y'all they're mistreating you because of your race, if they put that energy into telling y'all the truth that states are foreign companies, foreign bankrupt companies, and you're being tricked from birth all the way to the time you die to believe they're places, we'd be better off as people. Forget black people. We'll be better off as people and whole because it's not a black thing. White people are victims of this same system. But y'all don't even know y'all history because guys like D.L. Hughley, Dr. Boyce, and all of them telling you the white man brought you from Africa. The white man didn't bring us from Africa. We was already here. And I could prove that. There was no brought millions of people from Africa. They need to tell you that to disassociate you with America. Why you think all these celebrities pretend to live in states, but as soon as the state employee kills one of y'all, they call out racist America. They call out America when the United States ain't America. United States is the land. The land y'all not even taking part of. They got y'all calling yourselves African Americans. No such thing. And I had a saying, stop saying you African Americans because all they're going to do is bury half your remains in America and the other half in Africa. Stop saying that. But people like D.L. Hughley, he's too old not to know the truth. But all these celebrities, they got to keep feeding you that lie because they're invested in this company known as the U.S. They got millions of dollars from them. So if you find out the U.S. is a bankrupt company you shouldn't even be associated with, what happens to you looking up to them for the money they got? We don't need money. This is our land. But as long as they got you thinking you in their state and you're not on the land, which is America, you're an American. U.S. citizen ain't a nationality. It's just a corporate title. But keep listening to people like D.L. Hughley. He's turning your future sons into race homegrown terrorists. And you're going to get nowhere because the company's preparing for you to be homegrown white supremacy hunters. Don't you see Antifa and Black Lives Matter? They're now joined up together trying to dominate black supremacy because guys like this been filling your head with that mystery group for all these years. So now they co-opt white supremacy, and now black people are going to be drawn to Antifa and Black Lives Matter. And then once they get enough of y'all in their system, they turn Black Lives Matter into a terrorist group and start hunting everybody that even uttered the word. But anyway, let's send prayers out to D.L. Hughley. If he want to do something valuable for the people, stop lying to people like states are places. They're foreign companies, dog. Why you think you got to say you live in them? If states was the land, you live in the land? You living in the dirt? No. If you knew America was the land of the free, you wouldn't say you was in America. You would say you was on America. Y'all keep thinking these foreigners change the English language to suit you. Y'all know it's the U.S. of A. But y'all sitting here listening to people like DL tricking y'all into believing it's the U.S. is A. The U.S. is not America. Why you think it's called U.S. of A? This is the Instagram of D.L. Hughley. I'm not going to think that Instagram is D.L. Hughley. It's not. It's the Instagram belonging to him. So the U.S. ain't America. It's just a foreign company belonging to us, and y'all working for it for free. Thanks to guys like D.L. Hughley telling you they're mistreating you because of your black skin. That's ignorant. They're not mistreating you because of your black skin. And think about this. Even if they was mistreating you from your black skin, why would you continue to be their citizen? Why would you don't have to be U.S. citizens, dog. It's a company, not a place. That's why y'all ignorant. And D.L. Hughley is helping y'all to continue to be ignorant. And the reason I'm bringing this up in the ignorance, because now he also had the nerve to be talking about Trump. You talk about Trump and you talk about this fictional Juneteenth that freed y'all from slavery. How? When y'all working in a foreign company. They didn't end the slavery slash sharecropping. They just took all the slaves from private owners like Billy Bob that had property and land. They bought the slaves off of him. This is when the U.S. citizen was created, because they took all the slaves. They said, hey, y'all could go to jail for slavery now, but we gonna make up a company, tell them they're citizens, but the company will own them as slaves. Anybody knows the company's name? It used to be called the Virginia Company, but then they changed it to the United States. So wake up, because these are the guys helping the masters keep y'all on the state plantation. States are companies. Didn't they come from colonies? Didn't colonies come from England? So why are, think about it, if they really got you believing you was a slave, you wouldn't be doing shit with them, period. You wouldn't be doing nothing with them. These are the people that enslaved me. I'm not doing shit with them. But y'all citizens for them. Y'all citizens for them. Think about it. Colonies came from England. They slaughtered what? The alleged Indians, right? And y'all they citizens now? And Christopher Columbus did not discover the United States. He discovered the land you don't even want to be a part of, America. Y'all got to get out of this. I'm in 50 separate places. How y'all ever going to be united as even, let's use your word, black people, and they got y'all thinking y'all living in 50 separate white places? That's ignorant. The first thing you would do would reject their ideology. The first thing you would do is reject their politics. You would reject their jobs. You would reject everything from these motherfuckers if you really thought they enslaved your ancestors. Why? You wouldn't need them. You wouldn't need them. It would only take one of us to have land. All of us would be on it, growing our food, making sure they don't fly no planes over us, and we'd be eating off the land. But no. They got y'all thinking y'all living in 50 separate places so they can eventually jerk you out your money with taxes anyway. Y'all don't know what a state is. You don't think they jerking millions of us every day? They jerking millions of us every day because y'all don't know what states are. Not because you're black. He wants you to believe it's because you black, because you can't change black, but you could change your citizenship. You don't got to be a citizen to a bankrupt company. I already showed y'all it's a bankrupt company. You walking around saying, my state is bankrupt. But everything's normal to you. They killing you on the side. You don't know why you getting justice. Oh, it's because I'm black. Oh, no, because you living in a bankrupt foreign company tricking you into being a slave by calling it citizenship. Stop playing with the youth, y'all. Planet of the fakes.